Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dell's Barbershop, the place where you can come as you are and leave fresher than you arrived. So, it's clear I'm a Heat fan. I'm a Florida diehard. I'm a Miami fan. But I do like seeing my enemies suffer. And that enemy is Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, it is reported after the Giannis trade, there is going to be a fallout and hard conversations about Jaylen Brown in Boston after the failed Giannis deal. So as I'm scrolling the timeline and I'm making sense of the Giannis trade and seeing all the theories and ideas people are having, I come across a tweet that, made me feel like a video should be made about Boston. Omizi states, have y'all ever tried to leave your girl for someone else and then you realize that the someone else doesn't really want you, so then you have to go back to your girl? That next Twitch stream is going to be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, he not lying. He is not lying. Because it's going to be a very awkward summer with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Let's backtrack just a little bit. Jaylen Brown sparks up a stream and he says that this season was the most fun season he's ever had. And his reasoning for it, he said that it was fun for him because he had the ball in his hands. He could make all the decisions because Jason Tatum was dealing with an Achilles tear and he was rehabbing it the whole season, and he came back at the later half of the season and they had to share duties as co-leads of the team. In my opinion, this duo should have made it work, and they did make it work to win a title, and the right guy did win NBA Final MVP. But going forward, I don't think they're built to last as a duo. When we look at the great duos of LeBron and Wade, we know who 1A and 1B was, when it was definitely two 1As together, but one knew that, hey, look, you got to be the leader of this team. We look at the duo of Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. We know Kevin Durant is a 1A. We know Steph Curry is a 1A, but it was Steph's team. We look at Kobe and Shaq. There was a lot of contention there, but they did go three-peat. But we knew 1A arguably was Shaq, 1B was Kobe, but they were both 1As. We saw it with Jordan and Pippen. We know 1A was Jordan, 1B was Scottie. And you can argue Scottie is a 1A because when Michael Jordan left basketball, Scottie was able to take the Bulls to the playoffs as a 1A. So here we are now. Both of these guys have a $300 million contract. And it's not going to work for the long haul. With this new CBA, you can very well get over those two aprons very quickly. And with Boston trying to get rid of Jaylen Brown to go get Giannis, awkward. You are trying to get rid of the guy who got Finals MVP for you, the guy who carried you to the playoffs while Jason Tatum was rehabbing. Awkward. And I'm trying not to feed into the Clip Farm allegations of why Jason Tatum hasn't shown up for a Jaylen Brown stream. Are they even close? Are they friends? I believe they're cordial. They are co-workers. We all have co-workers that we're cordial with. We deal with them on a day-to-day basis. We're not friends. We're not buddy-buddy, but we show up to work. Hey, how's it going? How's the family? How's the kids? Stuff like that. I wouldn't expect Jason Tatum to show up on a Jaylen Brown stream. They don't give the identity of we're buddy, we're brothers, we're ride or dies, like that's my dog. No, definitely not. Especially after Jaylen Brown said that this was the most fun season, because we can already tell. Like, I don't have to give the ball, I don't have to defer to Jason Tatum, even though everybody's trying to make him to be this is his team. Yeah, he had that moment when he dunked on LeBron, and we thought this was going to be the guy. But here comes Jaylen Brown blossoming and saying, hey, look, I'm actually Batman. I'm the 1A of the team. I'm the alpha dog. But we'll see. We'll see. If they give this team another go with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum starting together, I'd be very surprised. Because if I'm Jaylen Brown, I'm looking at the Celtics brass and I'm like, oh, you were trying to get rid of me? Bet. I'm going to make life a living hell. I'm going to make life a living hell. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. It's still fuck Boston. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Tell me what you think of this Boston Celtics situation.